card, the Mariners taking on the Angels. Freddie Garcia 9-2, 2.66 career against Anaheim, and he owns them on Saturday. Gets Wilson Delgado and Sean Figgins in the 8th. Garcia, 8 innings of shutout ball. He struck out 5. Bottom 8, Seattle up 1-0. They're loaded for Randy Wynn, and he unloads. Oh, have a good trip, man. Grand Slam is 10th. Mariners win 5-1 behind Garcia, who had been winless in his previous 4 starts. So here's the deal now with the wild card. It's down to a half game. The Red Sox have John Burkett going against the White Sox on Sunday.
He's outstanding throughout. Oakland taking on Texas. R.A. Dickey for his career start against his team. He has to deal with Durazo, who's going deep but not coming back. His 18th home run, an early 1-0 lead. Tim Hudson have we turned the leaf over in September. 0-2, an ERA of almost 7 this month. A-Rod right back up the middle. Michael Young, Hank Blaylock both come in and touch home. The Rangers up 2-1. A-Rod's got 108 RBIs.
Watch Hudson when he's throwing that sinker. He follows it with a split finger out of the same hand position. Can't tell the difference in the speed, and that's why you get these goofy-looking swings, even from a hitter like Rafael Palmeiro and Hank Blaylock.
It's called the complement of pitches, right, Jeff? He's throwing one pitch off the other. Can't determine which one it is.
Tough to pick it up until you head back to the dugout.
Jermaine Dye's back, folks. He goes to left. Jose Guillen from second to third to home. A's grab a lead 4-3. Bottom 7, same score, 1 out. We've seen some umpire issues. Did we have another one here? Rincon, strike or not? Mike Winters behind the plate says yes. A-Rod not exactly sure about that. This one is called a strike as well. Mike.
Oh, you guys know I'm loving that.
Yeah, I thought those were very, very close pitches.
The breaking ball, I think, was a strike. That first one, woo-hoo. I'll take it. I'll take it.
3 earned, 6 Ks for Tim Hudson, who was very impressive as they get another win and improved as Hudson to 15-6 on the season. Oh, by the way, Rubio Durazo went yard a couple times. Now he's hitting number 2 in the order. Oswalt is on the hill facing Edgar Renteria scoreless. Roy Oswalt looked maybe as good as he's looked all season. Cruising. Next batter, Tino Martinez. One thing the Cardinals didn't do, Bobby, lay down a bunt here.
Never even tested him off the mound, and it's a guy that everyone knows is going to have an operation on his groin muscle when the season's over.
Ground ball short. Adam Everett to his left. Throw an hominy up there for that. Bottom 4, Matt Morris facing Jeff Bagwell, and you can't go there. Bagwell leaves.
Anytime that you see Bagwell driving the ball the other way, and Bobby, we were talking about this earlier, when he's hitting the ball the other way,
he's pretty good.
Danger is ahead.
1-0. Morris, Jeff Blum, man on, ripped into center field. Jim Edmonds stopping short, but making a nice catch. In the 7th, Oswalt, Martinez, Cardinals down 2-0. Craig Biggio stole some bases in this game, hustling all over the place. This one in front, in trouble, in time is Biggio.
Oswalt didn't look like he missed a beat. He's been out. He looked like a champ.
But his arm is rested, and it's rested for the right games.
Oswalt gave it to Dotel, who gave it to Wagner after giving up a single to Edmonds. Turns a key double play. 6-4-3. Cards still down by 2.
99-mile-an-hour heater. I wonder what that feels like.
How about this paint job? 99 on the corner.
Most efficient pitcher in baseball. He only weighs 175 pounds, throws 100 miles an hour. He does it right. Everyone should copy it.
Saw a little look there at Jerry Crawford, who was in the middle of several migraine headaches during this game. The Astros do win it by a score of 2-0. Oswalt was certainly the story as far as the Astros go. Morris didn't pitch badly in this one. Back here on the show, next stop, Chicago. Reds taking on the Cubs in this one. Dusty's team. It's a 4-3 game. We pick it up, man on the move, and the Cubs trying to create. Now, did that ball go into center field? No.
What a fake job.
That's a great fake job. I used to do that in center field when I was in high school. Come in and make like a field of the ball. There's a single, and then run back for it and throw the guy out. This is the big league.
How do you feel going back to the bench there? 7th inning, big inning. 6-5, Cincinnati on top of the Cubs. Lofton gets things started. Dougie moves him over to third. Good job going to the left side. They drawn an infield, and it gets through. It's tied. Another seeing eye single. Chicago, 4 runs in the 7th.
Put some pressure on the defense. Good things happen.
Bases loaded. The hero in the game, Eric Karros, 4 RBIs. They were up 4-1 early, blew the lead, come back strong, get a good performance from Antonio Alfonseca, who picked up his win in relief for the second straight day. Borowski comes on and closes it. High fives. Double high five.
High gloves.
Think they're having fun? I guess it's fun when you win, huh?
Yeah, when you win.
9-6 the final score here. Mark Bruselanek has 3 hits, and that Cub bullpen had been maligned a little bit. 4 shutout innings. When and if something big happens. Now to the Red Sox, dealing with the White Sox, Fenway Park, and this is sort of a hang-em and bang-em pitch from Tim Wakefield, and the only one that really got hit hard. Carlos Lee jumped in his 29th 1-0 Chicago. Nomar in a big spot with men on first and second. All the way to the wall, and that's where it lands in the glove of Carl Everett. Johnny Damon tags, he goes to third. Grady Little said Nomar never felt well. Hasn't felt well all day, and perhaps that was why the ball didn't get out of the yard. Ramirez flies out weakly. Billy Miller, center field, left center field, and Carlos Lee gets hung up on the wall. I mean, that's been a problem for a lot of players. He literally got hung up.
I can't believe it doesn't happen more often with those hooks hanging out of the scoreboard.
I can't believe they actually still have hooks hanging out of the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's how they put up the names of the teams.
Oh, is that what?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought they just were random hooks. Here's Nomar. And Bartolo Colon throw a 97. This is late in the game. Nomar 0 for 3, and he pops up a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. That was the 8th inning. In the 9th inning, I mean, he's the guy. With all due respect to Loaiza and Burley, Colon's their guy. He gets Manny Ramirez to ground out to second. Manny, nothing in the game. David Ortiz flies out, 2 men down.
It didn't seem like they squared one ball all night long.
97 miles an hour, in and out, corner to corner, pretty tough to square.
Complete game. Colon's 3rd straight complete game. And again, Jerry Manuel after, he's the guy right now. He's the guy we need to take us down the stretch. And he was awfully impressive. Carlos Lee has 3 hits in this thing. He's 1 shy of 30 home runs. And again, the Red Sox fall to the White Sox. That may help the Angels, the A's, I should say, and the Mariners in the race for the wild card. We'll keep you posted again on that Mariner game. Now the Twins and the Indians and the American League Central. In this one, Kyle Loesch looking for his 13th win, trying to match his total from last season. Blake checking out. Loesch to Escobar later in the first with 2 outs, 3 outs. Go to the next inning. 1 on, 2 down.
Very nice liberal strike zone we have working here.
To the benefit of Loesch in the 6th, no score. Uh-oh. Christian Guzman. Coco Crisp. Oh, that's a good effort, but to no avail. Guzman's first homer of the year and his 501st at bat. Torrey Hunter, ding-dong, pitch dead. His 2nd home run in 2 days, his 25th. Somebody called for him to step up, and he's starting to do that. 2-zip. Bottom 7, Loesch. That's a strike in any zone. And then Travis Hafner. They didn't know it was coming.
Standing there and watching, can't hit the ball with the bat on your shoulders. That's what Bobby Bragan would say.
Ties a career high with 9 Ks, 7 1/3, no runs. Minnesota gets that 2-0 victory in this one, and give Kyle Loesch credit. Eric Milton's going to make his first start of the season on Sunday, so maybe the Twins getting a little better. Still in the Central race. And they, remember, have a bunch of head-to-head games, so they got a chance. Jamie Wright looked great in the first. Craig Monroe. Ramon Santiago swinging, inning over. 4th inning. Shane Halter, impressive. Remember last Saturday against the Angels, in his last start, he gave up 3 runs, 6 hits, pitched a complete game, and Wright is rolling.
Well, you see that one breaking ball that he threw for a strike. That's what gets those guys swinging at that ball in the dirt.
And the Royals already with 5, go up to 7 as Beltran leaves, and the 9th is 23rd. Lo and behold, that is a complete game for Jamie Wright again. 9 innings, 7 hits, 4 walks, and only 7 Ks in this thing as the Tigers come up with the same number of hits as strikeouts. So a very impressive performance, and the Royals needed that. The Tigers now, that's 109 losses. That's, well, you don't even need to say it's not good. They all know that. They tie a franchise record. Devil Rays and Yankees playing 2. Happy birthday, Bernie Williams. Blowing out the ball here. Bernie breaking out of a 9 for 60 slump, and on his birthday he had been 5 for like 35 coming in, but not today. 3 for 3, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. They go up 5-4. Bottom 8 tied at 5. Ruben Sierra. Yard. 8th of the year comes off Joe Kennedy. The Yankees go up 6-5. And the Yankees hang on and win by a score of 6-5.
Switch hitter with power at the end of the game. Not too bad for Sierra.
Oldest player to have a multi-home run game on his birthday since Tim Raines was 37, did it in 96.
Gabe White did a great job in this ball game, coming in and throwing a lot of strikes and getting them out of some trouble.
Heating up as well.
Strikeout.
How about Aaron Boone? A couple of hits. He's hitting about 500 in his last half dozen games. And as a birthday present, Joe Torre said to Bernie Williams, "You go play in Game 2." Game 2 went the Yanks' way as well. A sweep, a doubleheader from the Devil Rays. 6-3 the final score in Game 2. Bernie Williams has 2 more hits in this game. Sierra also had a couple of hits. And Giambi's warming up. Ucina gets the win, 7 innings and earned. It's a 4-4 game. Javier Vasquez. Danny Garcia, who earlier had homered in this puppy, to third. And watch the hustle by Garcia. No double play. Mets grab a 5-4 lead. Same score in the 8th. First and third, Andy Chavez. Valendia. That's pretty. Mets get a win, 5-4 in this thing. How about Jason Phillips' stretch? That'll hurt.
And how about Steve Trachsel, one of the best pitchers in baseball over the last 2 years, 15-9. He got it going.
We're on in the first inning. Swing and a drive. They had 40,000 in the stands to watch this game.
And that was in Florida.
In Florida, and a non-promotional night against the Braves and Russ Ortiz after his 20th. That didn't happen. He got cuffed around, and a year to the day that they scored 6 in the first off Greg Maddux. Would you believe the Marlins scored 6 in the first off Russ Ortiz? I believe it because we witnessed it. 3-zip with more damage being done.
That's a fine-looking young player. She gets some mention in those Rookie of the Year ballots because Cabrera has hit, fielded, and been a terrific young player.
How about Dontrell? Javi Lopez has done it to everybody. His 39th home run as a catcher this season, 40th overall, still 2 shy of the single-season catcher record set by Todd Hundley. Willis, little defensive help, 4-6-3, double play.
How about this play, Bobby? This is outstanding.
When it's hit that hard, if you get 2 out of it, you're living right.
Wow. In the 6th, 2 on, 2 out. Jack McKeon, I'm coming out to get you, Dontrell. Chad Fox ready. Dontrell stays in. Furcal pops up with men on first and second. He gave you 6 innings, 13th win. Marlins win at 8-3. The Marlins got their longest win streak in 4 years. They're 18 over 500 for the first time in 6 years. 8-3, your final score, and Russ Ortiz doesn't get it done. 3 innings, 6 hits, 7 earned, and 6 Ks. And again, longest winning streak since '99. 26 of the 27 in 27 for the Phillies. Right around 500. Mental error here, maybe. Should we have gone to first? Makoviak beats the throw. Jason Kendall later in the same inning. Chase Utley didn't get in front of it. It was under his arm and his glove. Nunez scores. Pittsburgh Pirates up on Kevin Millwood 4-0. Now to the third. Same score. Millwood to Craig Wilson. Right center field. Bobby Abreu.
Almost caught it.
Yeah, almost. Ruled a triple.
These are the kind of things that you got to make happen if you're the Phillies right now. You can't let the Pirates beat you, and you know beyond a shadow of a doubt the Pirates are coming to spoil their season.
Reggie Sanders said, "We're here to win. We know they're trying to get something. We don't want them to." Tomei showing signs of life. Phil's within 3 at 5-2. Jimmy now got 114 RBIs. Phillies down 5-3, 2 outs. Pat Burrell's up. Man on third. That would have been a good one to hit out. Josh Fogg strikes him out. Inning over. Hit Wells last night, Fogg tonight. Phillies down 2, 2 on, 2 out. Marlon Byrd be a hero. On the ground, and Julian Tavares flips to first. The Pirates beat the Phillies again. 5-0 lead. They never look back. Kevin Millwood, 5 innings, 5 earned, his 11th loss of the season. Kevin Millwood, since the All-Star break, is under 500.
I like Josh Fogg, and I like some of these young pitchers that the Pirates have. They've just got to get some players to go along with them.
This game featured those things. Richie Sexson thinking seats. 4-0 Brewers, second of the game. Richie Sexton's got 40 home runs again. In the 8th, 4-0, Doug Davis, Barry Bonds for the 27th time. He's in the Cove. It's a 5-0 game when he leaves. 654 career home runs for Bonds.
The water's cold.
Wet, too.
Yeah.
Here's after an Algardo Alfonso homer, Neife Perez. Oh, we got a ball game, 5-4. His first home run of the year. Neife Perez, third Giants home run of the inning to the ninth. Danny Kolb. This is what you want if you're the Giants. Bonds is up. Whoa, look out. Ned Yost thought that was a strike. I don't need the Barry treatment. Full count on Bonds. Royce Clayton jamming up the middle. Right to him. One play, first base.
Only because that shift was on, and just like you saw Jeter going to third on the shift, defenses have to learn what to do when that shift's on. Everyone always looks surprised when something happens in the shift on defense.
Brewers win it 5-4. Danny Kolb, folks, has converted 18 straight, and he's converted 18 of 19 overall. A rare home loss for the San Francisco Giants as the Brewers come in there and get it done. And give Doug Davis credit. He picks up the win, giving
Saturday, 3.5 off the pace, hosting the Padres. Bottom one, Sean Green. Off Jake Peavy. Sean Green, it took him 6 months, but he's finally on that home run tear, his 17th. Peavy allowed 4 runs on 7 hits in 4. 4-0 Dodgers in the 6th. Kevin Brown rings up Mark Kotsay. Brown, 7 shutout innings, allowing only 6 hits. He struck out 9. And here he comes, Mr. Shut It Down, Eric Gagne. Not a save situation. Gets Kotsay swinging that time. Next batter, Ramon Vasquez. Back to Gagne. Second straight shutout of the Padres for L.A. Dodgers hanging around. They win 4-zip. So here's an updated look at the National League wild card standings.